All right, before we get into this article on CNBC titled "The AI Chip Boom is Pushing Nvidia's Toward $1 trillion in market cap," that is, but it won't help Intel and AMD. Here's some tidbit from the earnings call. So total revenue is expected to be $11 billion for this quarter. They expect sequential growth to largely be driven by the data centers, a key word, data centers, reflecting a steep increase in demand related to the generative AI and large language models. All right, so this demand has extended their data center visibility out several quarters. So they have forecast and visibility several quarters. And thus they have procured substantially higher supply for the second half of the year. Now, today, Intel stock is down, while everyone else in the semiconductor related to AI is up, or data centers. And here's the reason why. All right, so demand for AI chips and data centers spurred Nvidia to guide for $11 billion in sales during the current quarter, blowing away estimates of $7.15 billion. The flashpoint was the generative AI, Hung said in an interview with CNBC. We know that CPU scaling had slowed, and we know the accelerated computing in the path forward, and then the killer apps showed up. NVIDIA believes it's riding a distinct shift in how computers are built that could result in even more growth. Parts for data centers could even become $1 trillion market. Again, data centers, data centers, data centers. Data centers is what's computing all of these lines of code and algorithm to spit out what's needed when you get results from ChatGPT, Bard, Ernie, I believe, from Alibaba. But the data centers are key. Historically, the most important part of the computer or server had been the central processor, CPU. That market was dominated by Intel, with AMD as its chief rival. With the advent of AI applications that require a lot of computing power, the GPU is taking center stage, and the most advanced systems are using as many as 8 GPUs to 1 CPU. NVIDIA currently dominates the market for AI GPUs. I believe they have 80% of the market, to be exact. The data center of the past, which was largely CPUs for file retrieval, is going to be, in the future, generative data, Hung said. Instead of retrieving data, you're going to retrieve some data, but you have got to generate most of the data using AI. Instead of millions of CPUs, you will have a lot fewer CPUs, but they will be connected to millions of GPUs. That's one reason why NVIDIA's data center business grew 14% in the first quarter versus it being flat for AMD, and actually a decline of 39% in AI and Intel's AI and data center business unit. So let's go to the chart of Intel, which is actually down almost 7% on the day. Again, while other semiconductors were going up, Intel was going down. Would have been a beautiful short. All right, so let's just go to the weekly chart. And no, I'm not an artist. I just play one on TV. But what this is showing is that potentially Intel is still bottoming out, right? By this triple bottom. Now, really the confirmation was if we had seen substantial closes above the $32 level. We did get a close. We got a second close, which was a doji candle, and then we got a close below the $32 level. So this was just a fake out to the upside. Right now, price is respecting this short-term downtrend line. So the question is, how low will Intel price go? All right, let's go to the daily chart. I think price is easily going to revisit the $25 level. Why? Well, that's where buyers have been defending price, right? Not once, not twice, 3 times. This is why Nvidia has a sell on Intel. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, please. Like the video.